Hello, I'm Autumn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the owner of Autumn Acres Mini Pet Pigs in Minerva, Ohio. I have had mini pigs since 2004. Today, I am one of the leading experts in understanding mini pigs. And so what I do with that information is I use it to help you. I want to support every mini pig family in the world so that we don't have to rehome our pig. Pigs are not an easy pet. One of the things that makes them not an easy pet is the fact that they can become aggressive. So we're going to answer the question today, can they become aggressive, and why that happens. So most people don't realize, when they look at somebody's mini pig, they see them walking it on a leash or they see that it sleeping on their couch and they just think, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I want a pig. What these people don't realize is that mini pigs, pigs in general, are herd animals. And where you have a herd, you have a hierarchy. With chickens, it's called a pecking order. There's a hierarchy. There's a top hog. There's a number 2, a number 3, a number 4. Every pig knows where they fit in that hierarchy because they know who's above them and they know who's below them. And they treat those pigs accordingly. Wherever they fit in, that's how they treat them. So that's why it's so important for us to understand that hierarchy so that we can help our pig from a tiny piglet as soon as we bring it home, so that we can make sure that our pig never becomes aggressive, so that we can see small warning signs that every single pig is going to show, because they have a strong instinct to move up in the herd. So let's talk a little bit about that. What exactly does that mean? So in a herd, there's always someone in charge. And even in a brand new litter of piglets, it's absolutely amazing to watch these piglets grow. But even in the first week of life, they start working out that hierarchy. And the way they do it is by wrestling and playing and, you know, bucking and bumping into each other and slamming into each other and nudging each other out of their warm sleeping spots, fighting over which teat on mom that they're going to claim and it's going to be theirs forever. So it starts at such a young age that instinct begins to kick in. Now, on a farm, if a farmer has like this large herd of pigs, pigs interact this way with each other. They fight for dominance. And many times it's the young ones coming up. But as pigs get older, they continue to want to move up. What does this look like? Moving up looks like stealing someone's food. They're literally trying to start a fight. They might steal their sleeping spot. They might push them out of the way. They might head swipe them. They might charge them. They might snap at them. All of these things are also, they could full on attack. There could just be a full on attack of a pig to another pig. The point that this pig that's causing the trouble is trying to make is, I want your place. I want your place. And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to fight me? Are we going to fight over it? Or are you just going to give it up willingly? This younger pig is going to push and push and push until the older pig finally retreats. It's probably going to take a scuffle. It may even take more than one scuffle. There's a technique that pig owners use that I teach people how to use. It's called move the pig. And it comes from pig behavior. The point is that pigs together, if they retreat or move out of the way of another pig, then they're submitting to them because they're saying, you're more important than me. I will get out of your way. And let me tell you, if a younger pig or a lower pig on the totem pole is in top hog's way, you better believe they're going to get out of their way, because Top Hog got there for a reason. Top Hog is not a nice pig. He's fought his way to the top, and he is going to hold on to that. So another thing about pigs that is kind of funny in a way, but also not, is that pigs are instigators. So if they see any kind of a flaw or a weakness in another pig, then they're going to pick at that. They're going to pick and pick and pick and pick and pick until the other pig is like, I can't take it anymore. And that's a lot of times what happens with dogs. Pigs a lot of times will pick at a dog, and even a laid back dog will be like, yeah, whatever, for the first 10 days. And then on the 11th day, they're like, I can't take this anymore. Just stop it. And so the dog will attack the pig, and then he's the one who ends the fight. The pig is the one who ends up in trouble because mostly of their teeth, because of the dog's teeth. So pigs are going to test, and pigs are going to pick. So when we bring a pig into the house, we don't change that instinct. That instinct doesn't go away just because they're not in a herd anymore. We actually become their herd. Unfortunately, we don't speak the same language. We do not communicate remotely in the same way. So because of that, people get confused, and pigs move to the top very, very, very easily. For example, you have the perfect piglet, you bring it home, it's so calm, it's so sweet, it's so kind, it takes treats so gently. And one day, it walks up to your child, your little boy or little girl, and it nibbles on their toe. Not even a full bite, just a little nibble, right? Pigs like to put things in their mouth. They like to taste things, see if they're food. Nibbles on your child's toe, and your child, me, and he runs away. This happens so often. So what happened in the child's mind is, I need to get away from danger, right? That's its instinct of people. We need to run from danger. In the pig's mind, pig is like, I didn't even know we were fighting. Okay, sure. I'll take your place. Thank you. Okay, I just moved up. That was super easy. Who's next? The pig wins because they weren't challenged, even just in something as simple as tasting something. Or even, let's say the pig did bite. Bam, little bite on the toe. Again, our instincts tell us to run. The pig has just moved up. So a pig challenges when we bring them in the house. A pig challenges, meaning they do aggressive behaviors. They do things that we as people think are mean, a bad pig, head swiping, snapping, charging. They let off this squeal that's like real high pitched. There are so many things that they can do. This behavior is aggressive, but they're not doing it to be bad. They're doing it because their instincts tell them to. Their instinct to move up is very strong. But here's the thing. They will continue to show this behavior because they're not challenged, because they're winning. And then what happens is they move up to the top of the family herd. When a pig is in a top hog position, this is a very stressful position. Although the instinct tells them to move up, once they get there, now they have to hold on to it, which is sometimes harder, because now anyone and anything, now you're the target. Anyone and anything could be coming to take my place. So I have to hold on to it. So what do? You become meaner, because that's like the only way to intimidate others, to keep them away from you and what you now have. It's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. It's not fun for them. It's a very stressful position. It's not fun for us. We can't have a pig in the house if it's top hog and it's aggressive and it's biting and it's charging and it's destroying our home and we can't correct it. If it's chasing and biting our children, that is just unacceptable. That is not the way to have a good pet pig in the house. The key to stopping this behavior is never backing down. Never. Do you know how many times I have had a pig that is chomping at me, has its head low, is dripping saliva, mohawk is straight up, tail is flicking, and I have to stand my ground because all it takes is one step backwards and that pig has won. So we cannot back down. If you're afraid, which, that I'm afraid too sometimes. So one of the things that I do is I use a sorting board because it protects myself. It gives me more confidence because I don't have to be afraid. I know that I can move that board anywhere. A small board, please don't get the large board. I got the large board thinking I would need it, but it's so heavy. It's hard for me to move around more quickly. So get the small red board and use it. Now, if your pig is aggressive, if your pig is mean, just mean, they've been at the top for quite some time. So what we have to do is we have to get them back to the bottom of the herd, because when you have a pig at the bottom of the herd, it's such a carefree position. It's such an unstressful position because literally, like, they have nowhere to go but up. Keeping them there, it's the best kind of pig. It doesn't mean they're not going to be sassy. It doesn't mean they're not going to disobey. It doesn't mean they're going to not get sassy with you sometimes, but overall, it is such a much better way to have a pig. This is what I do, right? This is what I do. This is what I rehabilitate pigs with behavior issues. So if you're having trouble with your pig, please reach out to me. I offer a 3-week board and train, which is a behavior rehabilitation here on my farm. If you live too far away from me for me to do that for you, I also do consultations via Zoom. In the sense, or in what I do is I'll walk you through. So first we talk about all the issues you're having, why you're having these issues. I explain how they began, how they started, why they keep perpetuating, and then we'll talk about how to fix them. It's really not that hard. You just have to know what you're doing, just like anything. Understanding how your pig thinks and why they're doing the things that they're doing is the most important thing, because then you can fix it. This video too will help you above, so that you can see the different ways that you can get help from me. And if you have any questions about why pigs display aggressive behavior, please feel free to put them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I will put all my links below. So links to my podcast, which is the Pet Pig Podcast, on any podcast platform that you prefer. It's available there. Also, other videos here on my YouTube channel and links to my consultations and things. So again, any questions, put them below, and I look forward to our next video together.